And once again, welcome back to the garage, guys. We are kicking these projects out faster than hotcakes. Today we're actually working on another mod for my 2017 Hyundai Accent. Already got the front bumper off because we're going to be doing something with this, because I finally got a part that I actually ordered, which is my front upper grille. I actually ordered this guy off of eBay over 2 months ago, actually exactly 2 months ago, but nonetheless it finally arrived. It's something that I'm not 100% sure if it's going to fit. We may actually have to do some customizations, but that's okay because we can do them. But as you can see, it's a wide open mesh style grille with the matte black coating on it. And it's going to actually take place of this upper OEM grille, as you see here. Tried to vinyl wrap it, make it look a little good, get rid of the chrome. But this mesh grille should actually make it look a whole lot better, a whole lot cleaner. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. Now, as you guys have seen in my previous videos, I've shown you how to take off the front bumper, so I'm not going to show you that part today. What I am going to show you is if we have to do some type of customizations with this new grille, I'll show you exactly what I do, just in case you guys are interested. And I will put the link below. It is an affiliated link, so if you do end up getting it, I probably will receive a small commission. Without keeping you guys waiting much longer, I'm going to go ahead and start working on this front bumper here. The goal is to actually probably kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Of course, I'm going to take off the upper grille, and maybe probably have to take off the bumper reinforcement in order to access it. The second thing I want to probably do while I have the bumper off, probably vinyl wrap this little opening or little accent here along the edge. I can take off the upper grille, take off the lower grille, and really get a good wrap around the edges from this side. And yeah, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, so I can avoid having to take this off again. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and throw you guys on a time lapse, start taking this guy apart, and get ready to get installing on this new one. Alright guys, so we got the front bumper accessories off the lower and upper grille, as well as the reinforcement bar on the middle. And I was hoping I wouldn't have to, and I did. And what I'm talking about is rivets. Hyundais do have a lot of rivets in weird places, which this guy did. As you guys probably saw on the time lapse, I had to mess with these guys for a while, which hold on to these metal brackets kind of like this. It holds on to not only the upper grille, but it holds on to the top of the bumper in these little holes right there. And they're difficult to get out, but nonetheless you can drill them out, cut them out using like some end snips, which is what I did. So now that we've got the front grille, or I should say the upper grille out, it's time to kind of get a good look at it. We're gonna have to now get ready to start customizing this new one here. As you can see, there's some things on it which hopefully they do line up and make it easier for us, but there's not many things else. What I'm going to kind of do is kind of measure up the dimensions of this new grille here, kind of look at the old one here, see what it mounted to and what it connects to, and see what I may need to add. Probably going to have to add holes here using my drill for those brackets that have the rivets, maybe some stuff over here for some screws. But nonetheless, let me figure out what I'm going to do here, and then once I get it planned out, I'll go ahead and go over everything I had to do to make this guy fit right where this old one was. Alright guys, so I think I got the custom portions done for this build here. So here's the new one, and here's the front bumper. So what we had to do, well, when this thing is actually set into place, these top little push clips which hold the little weather seal up top, the little weather stripping, those would actually push down and prevent it from being able to sit flush up against this top little curve. So I went ahead and drilled holes which would allow these little push pin things to fit inside of the front grille all the way down. I don't know how many there are. There's like, what, 12 or something like that. Pretty much just drill holes. I marked it up with the little Sharpie, the little silver one that works good on dark colors. And then I just went ahead and did a couple of pilot holes, then drilled them all the way up to a 9/32 hole. So then also up top here where those little brackets are, those aluminum or steel brackets, which are these guys here. I had to drill the hole there, so I mocked up the front grill again, figured out where this hole would actually line up with the top portion of this front grill, drilled a little small hole just as a pilot hole, and then finalized it with the 5/32 hole, which we're gonna have to use rivets for. I have 5/32 rivets. So what's gonna end up happening is this guy will be mounted in place, something similar to that. Then you'll actually have to rivet these brackets to the bottom of that front grille and then to the top of the front bumper. And then in addition, what I had to do, there's these little mounting holes, which is where the little reinforcement portion on the middle will actually bolt through the front grille and then into this little front bumper hole. Well, once again, just kind of line them up, make a mark, cut the pilot hole, and then cut a big 9/32 hole. That should be good there. And then here at the bottom, these bottom little clips, they do not clip on to the little tabs that come with the front grille. So what I had to do was cut a small pilot hole, little 1/8 inch pilot hole on these, went through the front bumper as well as through the tabs on the grille. And then essentially what I did was I just found some screws that I'm gonna go ahead and actually just tap in and have it screw these two surfaces together. So with all that, I think we're gonna be good to go. But first, like I said, I wanna actually vinyl wrap this front portion before we actually get everything installed back up. And there we go, guys. Got the front vinyl wrapped and ready to go. Not my best work, kind of did it pretty fast, but nonetheless, this is the idea that I was going for, and with the grills on there, I think it's gonna look amazing. So let me go ahead and get them installed, and let's see what this guy looks like. We are back assembled and ready to install the front bumper. So to give you an up close view, I drilled all those holes along the top, which is where those little push pins from the little weather stripping up top will go through. And then you had to drill these little holes over here on the sides, which as you see now, they line up with the reinforcement bar, go right into the front bumper through the grill. And last but not least, you can no longer secure the front grill by that little bracket, which used to be right here. There was 3 spots because there's nothing on this front grill. I drilled 4 small holes down here at the bottom, which where these little tabs at the bottom of the grill were, and then I just used some of the existing screws from the front bumper to drill through those. So now we got it solidified down at the bottom, up at the top, along the sides, and we're good to go. So now I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over and we'll get it installed back onto the vehicle. And ladies and gentlemen, it is done. We have it on and it looks amazing. Once I turn the camera around and you see the vehicle, it's gonna be perfect, beautiful, and shining. Check it out with the new front grille and the new front vinyl. Check that out, guys. Coming together, guys. It is coming together. No longer that regular old Hyundai Accent we originally had. It is now turning into something amazing and something great, guys. I'm just extremely excited, extremely happy of the results. Even though it's a custom front grille, we managed to get it done, get it installed, and again, guys, it looks great. It looks amazing. So as always, guys, if this is your first time at the channel, be sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on any of these upcoming videos we got for my Hyundai Accent, wife's Hyundai Accent, the Jaguar, the truck, you name it, we got it. But just like I said, if you don't subscribe, you don't click that bell, you won't know. But thank you again for watching everything, Avon, guys. I'm Avon as always. We'll check you out in the next one.